Welcome to our channel with new interesting episode. The aliens, possessing technology far superior to ours, communicated through methods that were initially incomprehensible to humans. The initial encounters were tentative and filled with mutual curiosity. Advanced communication devices allowed for an exchange of knowledge, though much remained a mystery to human scientists. The aliens were described as having a deep understanding of physics and biology, with capabilities that dwarfed human achievements. These beings were not hostile, but their advanced nature posed potential threats that were of concern to many. One of the most striking aspects of these extraterrestrial civilizations was their technology. Dino described devices and machines that could manipulate space-time, create energy from seemingly nothing, and cure diseases instantly. The alien spacecraft were capable of interstellar travel at speeds and precision far beyond human engineering. These technological marvels were both awe-inspiring and intimidating. The communication methods used by the aliens were unlike anything humans had encountered before. They employed advanced devices that could transmit thoughts and ideas directly into the human mind. Initially, this form of communication was confusing and overwhelming. Humans were used to verbal and written language, which relied on a common understanding of words and symbols. The aliens, however, bypassed these traditional forms and communicated through a direct transfer of knowledge and emotions. This method was highly efficient and allowed for a deep exchange of information, but it took time for humans to adjust. The knowledge shared by the aliens covered a wide range of subjects, from advanced physics to biology. They had a profound understanding of the universe, including the fundamental forces that governed it. Their grasp of physics allowed them to manipulate space-time, effectively bending the fabric of reality to their will. This ability enabled them to travel vast distances across the cosmos in the blink of an eye. In contrast, human technology was still in its infancy. We had only begun to scratch the surface of these complex concepts. Another remarkable aspect of alien technology was its ability to heal. The aliens possessed devices that could cure diseases instantly, repair damaged tissues, and even regenerate lost limbs. These healing machines were light years ahead of anything humans had developed. Our medical technology, though advanced in its own right, was still limited by our understanding of biology and the body's healing processes. The alien devices, on the other hand, worked at a fundamental level, correcting imbalances and restoring health with a precision that was beyond human comprehension. The alien spacecraft were masterpieces of engineering. Capable of interstellar travel, these ships could journey across the galaxy with unmatched speed and accuracy. Human scientists were fascinated by the technology behind these vessels. They operated on principles that defied our current understanding of physics. The ships could manipulate gravitational fields, allowing them to travel faster than the speed of light. This capability opened up the possibility of exploring distant star systems and discovering new worlds. However, the sheer power and sophistication of these spacecraft also raised concerns. If the aliens chose to, they could easily dominate or even eradicate human life with their advanced technology. But why would the government of the future keep aliens a secret? The perceived threats from these advanced beings stemmed from their ability to influence and control fundamental aspects of reality. There were fears that their technology could be used to dominate or even eradicate human life if they so chose. This fear was compounded by the realization that humanity's understanding of the universe was still in its infancy compared to these civilizations. The possibility of misuse or misunderstanding of alien technology posed significant risks. Given the potential threats and the significant implications of these encounters, it's not surprising that governments opted for secrecy. Dino's accounts suggest that knowledge of these extraterrestrial beings was tightly controlled and only shared among the highest levels of power. This secrecy was motivated by several factors, including the desire to prevent public panic. The advanced nature of the aliens and their technology presented a challenge to human society. If the public were to learn about these beings, it could lead to widespread fear and chaos. The government wanted to avoid this at all costs. To manage the situation, the government implemented strict measures to control the flow of information. Only a select few were privy to the full extent of the alien encounters. These individuals were sworn to secrecy and tasked with safeguarding the knowledge. The goal was to protect humanity from the potential dangers posed by the aliens while also preparing for any future interactions. By keeping the existence of these beings under wraps, the government aimed to maintain stability and prevent any misuse of alien technology. Scientists played a crucial role in this effort. They were at the forefront of studying the alien technology and understanding its implications. Working in top-secret laboratories, they conducted experiments and analyzed the advanced devices brought back from encounters. Their findings were kept under tight security, with only a handful of trusted individuals allowed access. The scientists were aware of the potential risks and worked diligently to unlock the secrets of the alien technology. They hoped that by doing so, they could harness its power for the benefit of humanity. Governments had many reasons to keep alien technology and time travel secret. They feared that revealing the existence of advanced civilizations would cause widespread panic and chaos. People might lose trust in their leaders, leading to a breakdown of societal order. Furthermore, keeping this knowledge secret allowed governments to study and potentially use alien technology for military purposes without public interference. This secrecy also helped maintain global power dynamics. Those who controlled this advanced technology had a significant advantage, and by carefully managing the dissemination of information, governments could protect their interests and ensure that any potential benefits were controlled and used wisely. Governments were afraid that if people knew about advanced alien civilizations, it would cause widespread fear and confusion. People might panic, thinking these aliens could pose a threat to human life. This panic could lead to chaos, disrupting everyday life and causing people to lose trust in their leaders. Governments worried that such a breakdown in order could have serious consequences for society as a whole. By keeping the existence of aliens a secret, governments could maintain control and order within their countries. If the public were aware of such advanced beings, it might lead to a loss of confidence in the government's ability to protect and govern. This loss of trust could result in a breakdown of societal structures and a challenge to authority. Secrecy was seen as a way to keep things stable and prevent upheaval. One of the main reasons for keeping alien technology secret was the potential for military applications. Governments wanted to study and understand this technology to see how it could be used for defense or even offense. If the public knew about these advancements, there might be opposition to their use, especially for military purposes. Secrecy allowed governments to explore these possibilities without interference. Advanced alien technology could give a significant advantage to those who possessed it. By controlling the dissemination of this information, governments could maintain or enhance their global power. If only a few countries had access to such technology, they would hold significant leverage over others. This power dynamic was crucial in international relations and maintaining a balance of power. By the year 396, humans had evolved into a new species called Homo occidentalis novus, or New Western Man. These future humans had advanced cognitive abilities far beyond those of people from earlier times. Their brains developed new structures, allowing them to process information and perceive reality in unimaginable ways. This new species had a heightened sense of empathy and cooperation, which fundamentally changed societal behaviors. Instead of competition and conflict, which had driven human progress and turmoil, there was a collective drive towards mutual benefit and harmonious living. Homo occidentalis novus prioritized the well-being of the community over individual gain, leading to a society that functioned with remarkable efficiency and cohesion. By the year 396, humans had evolved into a new species called Homo occidentalis novus, or New Western Man. These future humans had advanced cognitive abilities far beyond those of people from earlier times. Their brains developed new structures, allowing them to process information and perceive reality in unimaginable ways. This new species had a heightened sense of empathy and cooperation, which fundamentally changed societal behaviors. Instead of competition and conflict, which had driven human progress and turmoil, there was a collective drive towards mutual benefit and harmonious living. Homo occidentalis novus prioritized the well-being of the community over individual gain, leading to a society that functioned with remarkable efficiency and cohesion. By the year 396, humans had evolved into a new species known as Homo occidentalis novus, or New Western Man. This evolution brought about significant changes in cognitive abilities. These future humans had brains with new structures that allowed them to think and understand in ways that were previously unimaginable. They could process information much faster and more accurately than their ancestors. One of the most notable changes in Homo occidentalis novas was their heightened sense of empathy and cooperation. Unlike earlier humans, who often competed and conflicted with each other, these future humans had a strong sense of community and mutual benefit. This shift in behavior led to a more harmonious society where people worked together for the common good. The focus was on collective well-being rather than individual success. The new cognitive abilities and increased empathy of Homo occidentalis novas led to a society that was incredibly efficient and cohesive. People prioritized the well-being of the community, which resulted in a more organized and functional society. The absence of competition and conflict meant that resources were used more effectively, and societal goals were achieved more smoothly. This evolution brought about a level of social harmony that had never been seen before. Central to this evolutionary leap was the development of a new sense organ called the nivel. This organ granted humans the ability to perceive a different plane of existence. Described as supervision, this new sense provided instant spiritual enlightenment and access to vast stores of universal knowledge. Those who experienced the nivel reported profound feelings of divine joy and acceptance of death. They also developed a disregard for material concerns. This new perception brought about a sense of peace and purpose, as if humanity had tapped into a higher state of consciousness that transcended the limitations of their physical existence. Initially, the intensity of the nivel experience was overwhelming, causing many to die from the sheer intensity of enlightenment. However, by 3382, the process had become a common part of human development. Everyone who underwent the nivel survived and emerged as fully realized Homo occidentalis novas. The evolution into Homo occidentalis novas had far-reaching implications for societal issues that had plagued humanity for millennia. The advanced cognitive abilities and heightened empathy of this new species virtually eradicated selfishness and crime. In a society where individuals could perceive the interconnectedness of all life and the broader implications of their actions, the motivations for personal gain at the expense of others dissolved. Crime, as understood in the early 21st century, became an archaic concept studied by historians rather than a present-day issue. Societal structures no longer required extensive law enforcement or punitive systems. Instead, communities were self-regulating, driven by an intrinsic understanding of right and wrong that aligned with the collective good. This transformation also solved numerous social and economic problems. With everyone contributing to and benefiting from a system based on abundance rather than scarcity, issues like poverty, hunger, and inequality were addressed in ways that modern societies could only dream of. The technological advancements and spiritual enlightenment that accompanied this evolution created a utopia where the challenges of the past were merely historical footnotes. One of the most moving stories from Dino's time in the year 396 is his relationship with Sylvia, a connection that bridged the past and the future in unexpected ways. Dino's encounter with Sylvia was both heartfelt and transformative. Sylvia, a resident of the future society, became a close companion and confidant during Dino's time in 396. Their relationship blossomed amidst the marvels and mysteries of this advanced civilization. What made this bond truly remarkable was its connection to Dino's past love, Anna. In the early 20th century, Dino had fallen deeply in love with a girl named Anna. Despite their mutual affection, circumstances beyond their control forced them apart. Anna's family arranged for her to marry someone else, leaving Dino heartbroken and longing for closure. This unfulfilled love left a lasting impression on Dino, a shadow that followed him even as he traveled 2,000 years into the future. One day, Dino and Sylvia embarked on a trip using the futuristic Aosa, a flying vehicle capable of transporting them anywhere on Earth almost instantaneously. Dino chose to visit his old village, a place filled with memories of Anna. Sylvia, unaware of the significance of this location, accompanied him on this journey. The scene felt hauntingly familiar as they walked through the village and up a hill where Dino and Anna had once spent their final moments together. While sitting on that hill, surrounded by blossoming wildflowers, Sylvia began to make a wreath, just as Anna had promised to do years ago. She then looked at Dino and, echoing Anna's words, said, "Enough for today. Let's go back." She handed Dino the wreath and asked him to place it on her head. At that moment, Dino felt as if he had been struck by lightning. This simple yet touching gesture was the sign he had been yearning for all his life. This experience led Dino to a deeper understanding of reincarnation and the nonlinear nature of time. Stefan, a friend of Andreas Norum, the future identity Dino inhabited, explained that time isn't linear but rather a massive web where all moments exist simultaneously. He suggested that Sylvia was the reincarnated soul of Anna, fulfilling the promise made 2,000 years ago. This realization offered Dino a sense of peace and closure. The concept of time's fluidity and the possibility of reincarnation gave Dino a new perspective on his own life and the lives of those around him. Spiritually, Dino felt an immense sense of enlightenment. The future's understanding of time and consciousness expanded his perception of reality and his place within it. This journey, filled with advanced technology, evolved humans, and deep personal connections, transformed Dino's soul. But is Dino the only traveler bringing news from the future? Dean is another time traveler who claims to have journeyed from the year 2033. In his narrative, he describes himself as a 27-year-old who was born in 2006. According to Dean, time travel technology was released to the public in 2028, marking a significant milestone in human advancement. Dean's account, which he shared with Apex TV, details various aspects of life in the future, including advanced technologies like brain chips, telepathic communication, and commercial time travel. Time travel, as described by Dino and later by Dean, is fraught with numerous technical challenges. Dino's experience involved his consciousness being transferred into the body of a future physicist, Andreas Norum, through a consciousness shift. Dean offers a more technological perspective. According to Dean, time travel became commercially available in 2028, utilizing sophisticated machinery capable of slipping into higher dimensions before rematerializing in the desired time. Dean describes the process as involving a sphere machine that induces a state where consciousness fades out, perceiving a bright white light and strange sounds before materializing at a different time. Both accounts detail significant hurdles, such as the enormous energy required for time travel, the precise calculation needed to target specific times, and the potential physical and psychological effects on travelers. Dean's description of government regulations and the need for discretion when traveling to avoid public detection adds another layer of complexity, emphasizing the logistical and security challenges of this advanced technology. Comparing Dino's and Dean's experiences reveals similarities and differences in their accounts of time travel. Both individuals describe time travel as a disorienting experience, transcending normal perceptions of reality. However, while Dino's journey involved a mystical, consciousness-based shift, Dean's account is rooted in advanced technological methods. Dino's experiences are marked by his unintentional leap forward due to a coma, leading to his sudden awakening in a completely transformed world. His documentation focuses on societal and technological changes, emphasizing time travel's spiritual and psychological impacts. On the other hand, Dean's narrative presents time travel as a deliberate, commercially available activity, complete with technological specifics and regulatory frameworks. Dean describes practical applications of time travel, such as visiting relatives or historical vacations, showing a more regulated approach to journeys through space-time. Both perspectives provide valuable insights into the potential of time travel and its impact on human understanding and experience. Thanks for watching. Keep watching and stay curious for more interesting episodes. Have a good day.